ever included that, by the way. So that's the first time.
And you didn't tell him this is the best.
No, I didn't. Exactly. And Big D, what do you think the podcast opener is going to be this week?
So it's random. I think it's going to be polka.
I say it's going to be pirate music.
Oh, I was going to go reggae.
New wave.
Is a sea shanty also pirate music?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you,
Okay,
Bubba.
so double down on the pirate music. Here we go.
And now, the Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast.
Big D and Bubba, they have a show 5 days a week.
Just
but
stupid.
They don't get to say everything that's on their mind, so they have an extra one. And that's how we get the podcast, the podcast, the podcast. The Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast. Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast.
I can tell her car has got like the tint is kind of half off on one
She's
of the
got a
windows.
steering wheel cover that's pink camo.
Oh, yes, yeah,
All kinds of stuff hanging from
Hello
the
Kitty.
She never got the car fixed after that accident.
The mirror's got all kinds of stuff hanging from it.
Puts a tape over the check engine light.
Yeah, what?
Use that money for some beer.
Haven't we all done that?
Speaking of, I picked up a nail, I think, on the way to work. I between leaving the house and getting here, I went from like 40 PSI to like 17.
Yep.
So I don't know what.
The amount
when.
of tires I've had to replace.
You don't have to replace those. You can just plug those.
Yeah, plug them.
plug 'em.
You know, it's weird. I switched cars, so I don't. I'm like, where's my plug kit? Because it used to be stored with the spare tire.
Do you do your own plugging?
Oh, I had. Yeah.
Do you? I
Yes.
don't do that. I went to a place. So most places will do it for free. It takes like 30 seconds, but you do have to have a little kit to do it.
I have the plug kit, and it's great. I don't know what I did with it.
I went to one place and they were like, "Oh, you don't make an appointment?" I'm like, "Well, what? Like what?" And he goes, "Like, well, I can get you in today." I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Yeah, just bring it here from 3, and we'll have it done by 6." And I'm like, "So what do we do? Just hang out here for 3 hours?" Mm-hmm. I go, "I'm not." So I went to my bud, his shop, and said, "Hey man, can you do that?" Yep, done, in, out, done.
The problem with the we plug tires for free thing, it's happened to me twice, and I've gone in and they're like, "Oh, sorry,
Can't
the
do it. It's on the
nails-
side.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's on the wall,
It's
man.
too
We just
close
can't.
to the wall.
Yeah, just for your safety.
This is how they get me to buy tires because I go, oh, okay.
I will say I'm just going to throw it out here. This is a total endorsement for Walmart. Buy your tires from Walmart, especially if you're a Walmart Plus member, because you get the road hazard thing for free. You get cheap tires or better prices for tires. And if you have the road hazard, you can go to any Walmart anywhere in the country, and they'll fix your tire right there. And if you got the road hazard thing, it's all free. I
pretty
can't
great.
tell you, I have gotten last year, my son had 3 tires that he hit really bad potholes in the same week. 3 different tires. He got all 3 new ones in 1 week. So the little Walmart Plus membership paid for itself quickly.
How
So they
long does that
replace-
last?
What, the Walmart Plus thing?
Well, no, on the tire.
Oh, forever.
Well, no, because you
for the-
can't. Well, tires wear out.
Yeah, but if you pick up a road hazard, like
Right,
if you
right,
pick up a nail.
Okay, but like, let's say I've been driving on those tires for like 3 years, and I mean, I don't know how long they were supposed to
As
last, but
far as I know, as
that's
long
what I'm
as you
saying.
have
Read
the
the
tire on your
fine
vehicle.
print.
But you guys remember back in the day, it was the whole thing that was the Walmart's thing is you could take anything back,
Yeah.
and people would like abuse it.
Oh yeah, people would like go and get a blender because they were having a party and they'd mix up margaritas and they come back the next day and return it.
And the whole, it was
did
like,
that?
yeah, and there was a whole, it was like
yeah.
urban legend. I guess it wasn't though, but it doesn't matter. They'll take anything back. It's they have to.
People do that at Costco because Costco they did for a long time that same kind of return policy. And there would be Costco employees who would get on Reddit and be like, yeah, this joker tried to return a mattress they bought 6 years ago.
Jokers.
That's terrible.
I like jokers. I'm gonna say
You're welcome.
Nah, what are you, joker? What are you, a joker? That's what I should tell that guy. Can you be here between 3 and 6 and hang out and just sit here? Yeah. What are you, a joker? and then look him up and down
Yes.
from his feet to his head and all the way back and down again.
But you do it from already an elevated vantage point. Like your head is already kind of up and you just give a slight turn down. Like, nose stays up.
Really thought this out. Man, I was just thinking about I was looking at my phone and my apps. I moved, so on the iPhone, they had a thing where you can, customize your screen or whatever. I made the one where you don't have the words of what the app is.
Yeah.
It's just the logo, and half of these, I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I did that too, and it's impossible to use. I'm like,
I don't.
Did you do it where you do the tinting also?
No.
Okay, so if you hold on your home screen, go to your home screen, hold on it.
No.
It gives you the option to edit. You see where it says edit up on the top? And you do that. You can do customize, and then all of a sudden you can change the tint of everything.
I'm not doing this.
And you can change it to where all the apps are the same exact color.
That would
You can do-
completely screw me
Dude,
up.
I know. That's what happened. I was like, I can't find anything.
Yeah.
I would also like to say if you use CarPlay or Android Auto, I don't know about Android Auto, but in CarPlay, different cars, our app will pop up. So if you go to CarPlay and you do General and then scroll down to CarPlay, you can actually do apps and pick which ones pop up on your screen.
Oh,
and if
that's
ours is one of the options with your vehicle, put it on there so you can have us with you right there.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat thing. You can listen to the podcast through there as well.
Yep.
And leave a little message for us. Those are fun. I like when people do that.
Yeah, I love the voice messages. What do we call them?
Talkbacks.
Talkbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard some other show doing it, and I stole it. That was pretty clever. Talkbacks. You guys in on the all the coaching news in college football?
Where's
y'all
Lane Kiffin going?
I don't know. I just
this
opened
minute?
another Lane article 5 minutes ago, and I'm like,
I feel for Carson. I do. It's
Ole
not
Miss.
fun.
She's an Ole Miss. She went to
Oh,
Ole
it
Miss.
is fun.
Not for her.
no, it's not. We're finally here. I am in my years of fandom, like, oh my gosh, this is what we were promised. Lane Kiffin, the prince we were promised, and now the prince wants to leave. What are we doing? Why are you taking the good?
Again, I think he's playing. I think he is totally playing with everyone. I think he's pulling a Taylor Swift. He's just trying to get the name out there by dropping the little Easter eggs all the time, like page 225, like Big D was talking about.
I hope you're right.
And I think he's going to get a huge rate. Why would he leave?
30
he has no
Because
pressure.
he wants to
at
win a
all.
championship.
38 minutes ago, a plane leaving Oxford just landed in Louisiana.
And I know about this is how deep I'm into it. That airplane left this morning and was going to Gainesville and then back, and then it turned back to Baton Rouge, and then it went back to Gainesville, and then it went back to Baton Rouge. Yeah, we're just over here just eating it up.
It's so crazy, but I totally think he's. I mean, if I were him, I wouldn't leave. I mean, you're at Ole Miss. You have
But
a
you're not
chance.
gonna win a championship.
If you win the SEC, you
You're
win
not-
a championship.
Okay.
And if you're at
No,
Ole Miss,
you know what I mean.
there's
A national championship.
I know, and I'm just
He could,
saying.
though.
I'm just saying, if you, dude, anybody, you win the SEC, odds are you're playing in the national championship game. So if you can win the SEC, you have a shot at
Well,
it.
you're in the playoff now. That's not quite the same as it used to be.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're the best team in the SEC, you're probably going to be the best team in America.
But
I know, the Ohio State. I know. and you
Oh
got
no,
all
but
the
I also
people
meant
that-
I don't know that.
I don't
we
know
did-
Ole Miss is going to
yeah,
be the best in the
we,
SEC.
We did lose to Georgia.
I mean, in head-to-head, you've already lost.
How long have you had Lane as your coach?
What,
a couple of years.
2 years?
Okay.
No, I think 3.
I think three.
Three? Is it three
Okay.
now?
Oh, yeah. He should have already won it by now.
Oh my God.
There it is. That's the LSU thinking.
Yeah.
Well, every other coach has done it in 4 seasons. Why can't you? Get out of here, Brian Kelly. We don't need you. Scallywag, you carpetbagger.
Last thing I would want is angry Cajuns coming to my house, upset. I don't.
Dude, and there's no pitchforks, man. It's all like frog gigs, so
Yeah,
it's got
yeah, it's-
guts on
yeah,
it. and
So
things.
they're going to. So everyone, I know this is not football talk, but I get it. They're going to. The rule is going to change. It's been the Wild West in college football with the NIL. So you think, and this is what it has been. You have a player that you want. He's a running back, and so you have a donor who owns a carpet company and is a huge fan of whatever your school is, and he's got money and he loves his team, and so he says, "I'll stroke a check and we'll get this kid to come and be on our team." Well, those days are not. Those days are ending after the season.
Are they?
Yes, because they are
See,
going
I haven't
to
heard this.
become. So they're going to be. It's going to be a clearinghouse, so that when a player gets an NIL deal, and let's say part of it is he is going to get paid $100,000 to go to this guy's carpet store and do a signing or a speech, something like that. And that's what it has been. It's been the Wild West. After we get into next season, the clearinghouse is going to look at all of these deals over the $600, are going to look at all these deals from Deloitte, by the way, and they're going to say, this isn't market value for that. You're paying too much. He can only get $20,000.
Oh.
So now we also, and there is something called Rev Share, which has already been in place.
That's the collective, right?
That is where you take a percentage of the money that the athletic department makes, and it goes to that, and they kind of split it up. So a bigger school is going to have a bigger Rev Share, naturally, because the original number is
So they'll be
bigger.
able to afford more?
So you're not. So we're going back to the old way of creating a team, and they've also locked in a lot of these high schoolers get NIL deals now too, and from most states anyway, if an LSU has a running back that they really like, he's a senior in high school. Ooh, Brian Kelly leaves. One of the reasons why you didn't see a lot of mass exodus from LSU players because their coach left, who recruited them, is because they have to pay that money back. The money that they are getting from from LSU to the high school players, if they don't go there, they have to pay that money back.
And they
now,
probably
if you
already spent it.
They've already spent it. If you're a lineman, man, or something like that, yeah, we ain't paying that back. We ain't getting that. But if you're like a big running back, a big quarterback, and you're going to go, I'm not going to go to LSU, I'm going to go to Oregon. Well, Oregon is probably going to pay that back for you because they really want you. But that's only for your top tier players. So it handcuffs a lot of players to when they commit, they got to go because they can't pay.
Hey, it's called commit for a reason.
It's called commit for a reason. Absolutely. And I think with this new deal with the clearinghouse, it's going to kind of level everything down a little bit because it has been. They should have done this. They rolled it out with no rules.
So is this going to kind of fix the portal problem? Is that what we're hearing from you?
They moved. Yeah. So Shaver, help me out a little bit. You may know more on this.
The portal is a mess. I don't like that at all, man.
I think they're moving it and it's shrinking down to one window.
Instead of having, was it two?
Yeah.
So they'll have one, and you kind of do your.
So you can only transfer once.
No, meaning there's only one
time of the year.
One time of the year, everyone can do it.
No, that's not fixing the problem though, because then you can go school to school to school to school, and that's dumb.
Right, but coaches can go from school to school to school to school indiscriminately. So why can't the players?
Coaches aren't there to get an education.
The players aren't there to get an
education
either.
either.
I know.
Oh, gosh.
There are high school players that are making close to six figures around the country that are the high-end players. And I think players deserve to get paid, especially at the college level. And I think with this new system that goes in place, I think it keeps this from getting out of hand. That's the reason why I believe Saban left Alabama was because he was like, I want to I want to say groom player. It sounds bad nowadays, but I want to be able to have these players start at one and go all the way up, and we have them for 4 years, 5 years.
Foster them.
And what was happening is everyone nowadays. Listen, I talked to a coach. I listened to a podcast where a coach was, and it felt like he was talking to me. And so he said, and also if I ever say that I read something, it was a TikTok video. And so he was saying that nowadays these recruits will walk in and like shake their hand and just kind of go, all right, so what do you guys got?
Yeah.
It is like so gross, and it's just a business transaction, and I think it's good for the sport if they can. It seems like what they're doing, getting it kind of wrangled in. But yeah. It's a wild name. It's a wild mess.
I don't like being able to transfer. I don't like any, and I really, the one thing I hate the most is the fact that everybody gets paid different. I think they should why? Because it's just not fair to and I know everybody, and I get it. I understand. It's not fair and whatever, but you end up getting into bidding wars, and then that's why your guy goes one school to the next, to the next, to the next.
So
What?
Yeah.
Then why have college?
Free market.
Why have
Yeah.
college sports?
what I don't understand is why does one entire section of that system get to use capitalism to its fullest extent, but the players / employees are not?
Well, then cap the coaches too, because what I was going to say next is the problem is you're a coach, so you build this team you think is going to be there, and then halfway through your prep of the next year, 15 guys bail. And now you're screwed because you've got whatever. So then you've got this coach who's making $10 million a year, who's now got a $50 million buyout.
Okay, well,
who can't put the product on the field.
You've got $10 million a year. Figure it out.
That's why you go into the portal and get someone from somewhere else.
but it might
Also,
not be
if you
as
have
good.
15 players that counted on you and then you bail and go to another school, why is that fair for a coach?
I think under
Bunch
those
of kids leaving Penn
circumstances-
State now to go to Virginia Tech, following James Franklin over to Virginia Tech.
I think anytime a coach leaves, the players should be able to have the right to leave.
And they are.
Absolutely.
They do have that.
Yeah. So I'm totally down for that because you recruit to play for a person.
Well, I also think that they should be able to leave if they get there and it's not what they thought it was going to
Yeah.
be. A lot of these coaches, I went through it with the recruiting with Gunnar, is like they tell you what you want to hear.
Yes.
So you'll have the kid sign his agreement. But when they get there and you're like, oh, well, who's this? So there's 3 first basemen now? Who's this guy? Well, that's the guy we picked up out of California. Okay, what's this guy? Oh, he came in out of Canada. Oh, okay, well, so, and then you're like, well, where am I going to play? Where do I fit in this? They need to be able to get out of that and go to a place where they're going to get playing time. But it's just, anyway, to the Lane Kiffin stuff, part of me is like, I'm kind of getting, we were talking to Jordan Davis during the CMA tapings. I was talking to him afterwards quickly, and I was just like, I'm kind of getting turned off by all of it, man. Like Lane Kiffin's, I like that he's so, he trolls and he does all that, and the players love him, and he gets online, he makes fun of other coaches. It's fun, I get it. But you keep doing it over and over and over. At some point, you gotta do it or get off the pot.
He's the biggest brand. He is the biggest brand in college football coaching right now,
And he wins.
and he wins.
That's
I
all
mean,
that matters.
So, but until now, this is all cute and everything until he stops winning.
Right. What happens if he stays at Ole Miss and next year he's 2-2 first 4
Well,
games?
my
in?
alumni donations start to dry up.
See,
They're not getting my $25 a year.
I was just going to ask how much you were sending them.
None. I mean,
Yeah.
I bought a sticker 5 years ago.
Oh, good for you.
I go back to my university and buy a sweatshirt.
Yeah. Occasionally, they'll do Ole Miss events here, and I will pay, and I will go to those with the idea of I can go network, and then I realize, what am I doing?
But no, Lane Kiffin can stay at Ole Miss and be successful, and all he has to do is be the top 12 team in the country. And if he can do that every year, he's going to have a job.
Yep.
Until they get tired, they're like, hey, we really want to win a championship. And when then he goes,
You got to pay out.
I don't know. I mean,
And then you're James Franklin at Penn State. You get fired.
so it's a
Did anybody think James Franklin was going to win it there? Anyone? I mean, it's different. It's different than.
did. I really thought he was a good match.
He got close.
I thought it was a good match. Brian Kelly was. We all talk about matching and the environment. and-
Nobody liked him.
No, he
Franklin
was
matched there
unlikable.
because he grew up in Eastern PA. He knew the area. So, I mean, there was local ties and, so there wasn't that.
Yeah.
It's just Penn State got tired of losing to Ohio State. So off you go.
That's a big one, man. When you can't beat your biggest rival, I mean, that's.
It almost happened to Ryan Day at Ohio State until he won the Natty last year.
Isn't
He
it
couldn't
crazy?
beat Michigan.
You just get. It's just like, we're talking. It's like they're talking about Alabama's coach maybe leaving, and we're like, he's there in the playoffs right now.
All of my friends that are Bama fans, man.
Well,
now,
why don't they like him?
Up until 2.5 weeks ago, they were just like they didn't like him because he wasn't the man. They just had no confidence
Because
in
they
him and
lost
all
to
that
Florida
kind of
State the
stuff.
first game, got killed,
forget
and everyone was like, "What the heck?"
Don't even worry about that stuff. You have to know how the news gets out to these places. It's often a coach's agent,
Yes.
or if somebody wants to respond for the university, it's a supporter or a donor, and information leaks out to all these different places to where all of this stuff plays out in the media and may have never occurred in the first place.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Or they
start a rumor.
or they kind of move it a little bit. Like the whole thing came out with, earlier in the week was that Ole Miss they gave him an ultimatum to Kiffin. You're with us or out. You have until the Egg Bowl in a week and 2 weeks. And then he comes out and goes, no, that's not true at all. However, everyone else goes, okay, we're playing word games. Like they may not said ultimatum, but they said, hey, we really need you to have a thing. There's a difference in that.
Yeah.
And I think that happened. I really think
I would
they
agree
told
with
him.
that.
I think
Well,
they
that's
told him.
a
I think
that's
it's happening.
reasonable.
I think it's happening today.
All right, so
Him and the AD, they met this morning or a
Yes,
meeting.
they did.
Yeah.
So do you think he's staying or do you think he's leaving?
Oh, he's leaving. You don't send your family to Baton Rouge or Gainesville or
You do if you're trying to get a
Norman
raise.
or wherever.
You do if you're trying to get a long-term raise.
But you can to a point, and then they get tired of it. Here's the thing, man. If he wants to win a national championship, he's going to have to leave Ole Miss. If he wants to be at some place, he wants to do a Saban kind of deal, and he wants to be there for 5, 8, 10 years, and they name the field after him. If he wants that and have 2, 3, 4, 5 national championships, he's going to have to go to a big school. LSU, Ohio State. Name all the big ones: Alabama, Georgia, right? Oregon. Lanny's not leaving, but you know what I mean. And so, I just don't think. I think that's what he is trying to decide. What does he want his legacy to be?
I think he just has a really punchable face.
He is kind of not. He's not the easiest to like unless he's on your team.
That's right.
When he's your coach, he's like,
Oh, yeah.
he's quirky, and we like that. And then it's starting to get a little sour. Like when you're 50 years old and you're posting a picture on Twitter that of a motivation, a devotion type thing, and the page number is 225, and the other day it was
Which, by the way, that is the area code for Baton Rouge.
Or the other day it was whatever it was for Gainesville, and they did the one for Mississippi. And it's just kind of like I think everyone, all 3 people, it's almost like it's like, hey, what's that Facebook page? Are we dating the same guy? I think everyone's kind of like, this is like, what's the heck? Like I don't want him anymore. I wonder if that's the case.
No, you say that now, and then if the announcement came out later
I'm
today,
all in. I'm gonna get a
thank you
tattoo,
very
and
much.
that's
very much.
right.
And that's fine. It's being a fan.
Yes.
You know what I'm gonna miss though? I miss Juice.
Winning.
I miss his dog.
Yeah, Juice was cute.
Juice is adorable.
Yeah, and he's been posting pictures.
I'm gonna have to unfollow Juice.
Don't.
No, wait a minute.
where
The
is-
dog didn't do anything
Yeah,
wrong.
the dog
Where
is
is
fine.
Juice
I'm sorry,
at?
that's who your dad is.
Where
Juice
is
is lame. He's a
that's
bonus.
not-
But I'm saying, where's Juice at? Has
Oh, I
anybody
don't know.
been tracking
I haven't,
Juice?
I have not checked.
Oh, I'm sure there's a Juice tracker. That's a good question.
If you got that dog microchipped, somebody find out.
Man, I'm so deep into it. I'm into the message board madness.
Oh my God.
These guys are like every hour it's on. Hey, I have someone who's in the know, and absolutely he signed it. It's done deal. They're just waiting until he tells them at Ole Miss this morning.
Gee, that takes years off your life.
Oh, it's the ups and downs and disappointments and misinformation, and I fall for it all. And that part of me is kind of, I know it. I know it's happening, but I still like it. It's like a drug.
Why are you a bigger LSU fan than a Tennessee fan?
I think because living there in Baton Rouge for how many years that we did, that's where Bob and I met. My mom is from Louisiana.
Okay.
So I have family on her side is all from Louisiana, northern Louisiana, in Monroe, West Monroe. And so I always had an LSU kind of fringe thing. But growing up in Tennessee, Tennessee, being a Vol fan, but at that time, they weren't good. And
No, they weren't. That was pre-Fulmer, Majors, all
But
that.
you know what's interesting, though, is that Big D became an LSU fan right at about the time that Tennessee won their one national championship, the
That's true. Yeah,
98.
98.
Yeah, my good bud was on that team. Yeah, but yeah, and so I can support, and I like them. I also like Vanderbilt just because I think they get a little cocky this year anyway.
Let them have some fun.
Good for them.
Yeah,
it
good for
doesn't
them.
last forever.
No, but I mean, speaking of, Vanderbilt beat Alabama.
Last year, yeah.
And so it's like
And had a parade.
they had a big parade, and then they
Look,
now Vanderbilt's 16th in the country and had a great run. They're going to make the playoffs, but they had a great run.
Vanderbilt. People have to understand. Vanderbilt tore down the goalpost and then marched them over 2 miles
And threw it in
down and back up a hill through Main Street, Nashville.
Yeah, Broadway that you see on 911 Nashville. We have bachelorettes bleeding on Broadway. That's the Broadway.
Like, say what you want about Vanderbilt fans, but that took commitment to
Oh,
do
they're
that.
Dude, if you still go on Google Maps, it's a geotag.
Yes, it is.
Where they're sitting in the
Yes.
middle of the Cumberland.
They did that at Tennessee when
Yeah.
Tennessee beat Alabama, too.
They fished that out, by the way. It's not in
Like
the,
that next day they got it out.
Yeah, it's not in.
Ole
the-
Miss did that too when we beat Alabama. I think it was 14.
Man, I
and
don't-
we marched them over to the
Because
square.
it's easier to do it in Tennessee when the river's right there, but if you're Vandy, you got to take it through downtown to take it down.
I
the
don't
river.
like people storming the field. I mean, act like you deserved to
The
win.
other problem
even
is it's gotten to. I feel like we're storming the field too much now.
Here's
For games that I don't. I'm like, that's great that you didn't beat the number 1 team. So maybe stay in your seat.
This is where all my sports buddies don't agree with me. It's really unsafe to storm the field.
Yeah.
Storm the field or storm the court.
Dude, I
it's
like watch,
really
like
unsafe.
I watch all these little cameras when people start jumping off the thing.
Yeah, it's
you see
not.
people snapping ankles, breaking a femur. I'm like,
It's not safe.
then they get trampled.
And look, I was there at Tennessee when they beat Alabama, did the whole field storming and all that, and it is unbelievable to watch. It was a top 5 moment of me watching sports. However, it's not safe at all.
Carson, as we've been talking about all this, Bubba has behind the scenes
I was busy.
sent a group text to me, Garrett, and Schaefer.
So you mean a text that I'm not on?
Yeah,
I'm not
but,
a part of.
you're not
There.
on any of these.
This is called.
I
this
send
is,
these
this
almost
is the
every
free
day.
money text.
You wouldn't care anyway, Carson.
It's a
It's because it's our
12-leg
bets.
parlay.
Oh,
You want to be
God.
included in my DraftKings?
Sure don't. I don't want to be included on your dating updates, but
Okay, I'll remember
I'm
that because I
kidding.
have some big news. But fine, whatever.
Well, what?
What?
What? You can't tease that and not pay it off.
I have no big news. I was
oh
just
wait,
trying to
I
make
have
her-
big news in Bubba's dating world.
What?
He found a Nikki with 2 Ks.
I did. I got so excited. I got a notification that said Nikki likes you or something like that. I'm like, what?
We gotta
and it
play
was
the song.
Nikki Nikki. I was like, are you kidding me? And I got so excited. I thought this was destiny coming to root. And I'm like, this is the best thing
Oh,
ever.
boy.
And no, this was not the same Nikki. This Nikki looked like the Grinch. I sent a picture.
well, that's harsh.
No, and I don't-
Nobody's right.
Okay, all right.
He's not embellishing.
I sent the picture to Carson. I went, all the who's in Whoville.
Like I was in the middle of texting him saying, "Wow, this looks like cheap Hanna-Barbera animation," and he said back that it was Who's in Whoville. So we both had the same.
In Panama.
Okay, here's a little backstory. This is a true story and song.
Down in Panama City Beach, where the sun kissed the sand, met a girl with 2 Ks holding my heart in her hand. We were 13 and free, just kids in the summertime, chasing waves, catching dreams under the blue skies. Oh, Nikki with 2 Ks, you were my summertime dream. In the warm ocean breeze, we were more than it seemed. Laughing, dancing, holding hands in that teenage glow. But the tide took you away. Now where did you go?
Tide took you away. In my head, I always see her going, help.
It's a rip current.
There she goes.
God, as
Swim
much as I
sideways.
hate AI music, that song, man,
know-
there's got to be an exception to every rule, and that's it.
And I was thinking to myself, man, that one just doesn't sound very good anymore. I mean,
What?
that was
2.5 years
That's
ago.
a masterpiece.
It has absolutely changed
Nah.
dramatically the quality of the songs.
This is why we still listen to Robert Johnson. I
That's
don't
right.
care.
That's right.
Yeah, so
right.
Nikki with 2 Ks from the dating apps was not the same Nikki with 2 Ks.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, this one was stealing Christmas trees. It was so
she
bad.
like
enjoyed the roast beast.
I like that about once a week, either through text or
Was the
Facebook
roast-
message. somebody will be like, "Oh, I wish I lived closer to Bubba. He sounds like he'd be a great."
No, you
They're
don't.
lining up for you, my
Do
man.
they
No, you
slide into
don't.
your DMs?
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
check
because
my
I get
DMs.
a lot of them.
I don't
for
check.
me.
Oh, that's. I was going to say I don't check my DMs at all. I quit. I quit checking DMs. I kind of checked out of all my social media because I just got to a point where it was too much, and I'm like, I would rather not deal with any of this. And so I just did. I'm like, you know what? If you want to date me, find me on the apps, and good luck.
I can always tell when it's they don't have a profile picture, so you get the little gray profile, and it starts with "I really enjoy listening to you on Big D and Bubba," because they're throwing the line in to see if I'll bite, and I give the TYSM. Thank you so much.
Right.
And then it's the "I can't believe you're single." Ah, there we go. I mean, they all have a script. They all follow it. I know. I already know what's happening.
I got one on one of the apps, and she said that same thing. I
Yeah.
can't believe you're still single, or why are you still single? Is another one that popped up, and I'm like,
You say because I'm mean.
because I'm a terrible human.
I tell people it's because I have scales under my shirt.
I naturally stink.
I sent Big D one. I was like, this lady had the freakiest eyes.
Oh, so when you sent me yesterday?
Yeah, I was like, is
Yeah,
she
he
a
sent-
reptile?
Well, he sent it to me, and I saw it. And it's like in the screen. You don't blow it up or whatever. I can just see it in the text message screen or whatever. I was like, well, she's really pretty. I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, no, wow, holy cow,
Reptile
when
eyes.
she had like the.
Crazy. The little slit
Like the
eyes,
lizard.
yeah, but it
Ugh.
wasn't contacts. It was some kind of weird.
Have you seen the videos? They're painful, like to watch. The people who are changing their eye color. Oh. That they go in for surgery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's weird because there was one guy I watched who wanted kind of a gold hazel, and so the doctor shows the surgery, and when they pull the whatever's covering their eyes, they're like, here's the big reveal, and his eyes are puffy and red, and he's sitting there like, this is exactly what I wanted, like trying to not cry and you're going, these are not the best after videos, like maybe wait 2 months, but this is
I'm actually Googling it right
Yeah,
now.
people
How to
are-
change? Oh, this is Photoshop.
no, people are like, I mean, I get it, if you're willing to go.
So
Try
you
to
can
make your-
actually change your eye color.
Yeah, I think there's a limit to it though, but
I find that more normal than people trying to change their height.
that's
weird,
that's a
too.
lot
They
too.
break their legs to add like bone
Blech.
length.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Can I just tell you right now? I think the lizard lady had changed her eyes because I'm looking at somebody with brown eyes who turned them to like bluish green, and it looks like the lizard eyes.
They don't look right. It's so weird.
This is nasty. Mm-hmm. I mean, even just the surgery in general. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't get grossed out very often.
Oh, did you watch a
I
eye
hate
video?
Eyeballs.
Oh, I love
eyeballs
videos. No,
are-
that's the worst. Those are right up there with the arms that snap in.
Man, I'm fine
Have
with
the
that.
LASIK done, and you're actually watching the procedure take place.
Compound
I,
fracture. Yeah,
I was not eligible
knock
for
me out.
LASIK because my corneas are too thin.
Lane Kiffin is calling a press conference for noon today at Oxford.
Which means
Well,
he's
at least
staying.
That means he's staying because if he
Does
was
it?
leaving, he would be calling it elsewhere.
Yep, Oxford would not be hosting it.
Okay.
I'm not freaking leaving.
No, I'm kidding. He's not.
Why are you the worst? It's been a long week, D.
It's-
I'm a
it's true, D.
little
It's not one-
punchy.
it's not one of your-
I'm telling you though, if I was him, he needs to wait another week.
Wait until after the
because-
Egg Bowl.
Right. And listen, and they can tell him, hey, we need to know.
Yeah.
They don't care.
No.
He could wait as long as he wants.
No, we need to.
Because you need to see if that Alabama gig opens up.
Mm.
If DeVore leaves
I don't think
Alabama,
that's gonna
if he does,
That's where I would
Kiffin
see
goes
Lane
there.
going.
He would go
Agreed.
there because
Absolutely.
and Saban would tell him that.
Absolutely.
And Saban has been giving him counsel through this entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also, don't forget, LSU's athletic director and Saban have a standing conversation every 2 weeks and have for years. They're very close. And also, the same agent that Kiffin has is the same agent that Saban has.
Jimmy Sexton
Jimmy Sexton, famous in the
owns
world.
college football.
He is He's the big. He's like from the movie. Show me the money. He's that guy.
Report from 3 hours ago: John Gruden emerges in LSU coaching odds.
Groomers.
So that's something in the that's a message board.
I love
It's
Gruden.
nonsense. I also saw that
worst.
Gruden reached out to Now, of course, this is all in my world. Gruden reached out to Arkansas, and Arkansas said, "No, we're good."
I love, dude.
Think about that.
I got to hang out with John Gruden one time. We were hanging out in Key West, and I walked into the place, and he was there. And I sat down. I'm like, this is back when he was the Tampa coach. And you know me as a lifelong Saints guy. It's not cool. So I said, it's weird sitting here having a drink next to you. And we just started talking. Dude, he was the nicest dude.
He seems it. He
Absolutely
seems like a really cool guy.
The nicest. He didn't know me from anybody. I don't know if I told him that I was Bubba from the radio or whatever. But that was the thing.
It
Sean
wouldn't have
Payton
mattered.
was.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
He was so nice, and I was like, you know what? I like him now. And then he ended up, having the big scandal and
And
all
see,
that.
because I think, like, I have an irrational dislike of one of our weather people here because she went to Mississippi State. That every time they go through like layoffs, I'm like, why is she still there?
Oh,
And it's only because
now I'm gonna have to look who this is. Is it the usual suspects?
it's the little blonde girl.
Oh, we're just
who-
gonna say it. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, she does she's a meteorologist, but they make her do traffic in the morning, and then she's a meteorologist I think on weekends. But because she went to state, I'm like, fire her. And I'm sure she's
Isn't
a
that Shelby?
delight. Yeah.
Yeah, Shelby seems
Mack.
like she's great.
I'm sure she's a delight. She's a bulldog. Get out. I don't want you on my television.
Well, that is a tough place to watch a game. All those dumbbells.
Oh, it's horrible
it's
to
the
even
worst.
listen to on TV.
The cowbells. It's right up there with the Vandy Whistler, if you ask me.
Nothing's worse than the Vandy Whistler. Nothing.
Do you know what that is, Carson? So it's a guy who is a big Vanderbilt baseball fan, and for
Years.
20 years?
No, not
Wasn't
that long. No.
It's been a long time, though. But he whistles. He has this, he's super loud whistler. And it's all the time. He does it the entire game. And a baseball game is like 4 hours long.
But there's actually been two of them because
I
the
didn't know
original one I think passed away. So there's a second guy that does it.
Somebody killed him.
Yeah,
I
probably.
would start throwing things.
And it's like, and it's you can hear it on the TV. He does that, and you can hear it on the TV. They can't. ESPN tried to figure a way out to not have it, and they couldn't.
Noise canceling microphone.
Yeah,
It's awful.
trying a certain frequency, you just block it.
So is this the one you don't like? Her?
Who? Yeah.
Okay.
Which, well, again, I'm sure she's a delight. I've
never
but
seen her in my
But like,
life.
she got on the air one day and she was talking about like Mississippi State, and I'm like,
Yes, this is more about
No.
Carson having an irrational hatred.
that's it. Yeah, and like again, I'm sure if I met her in real life, I'd be like, oh, you're sweetie.
I feel bad for the local TV people in any market. It's just
You want to talk about somebody whose time is
ticking.
limited?
Ticking.
That's bad.
And it's crazy because we're talking about Nikki with 2 Ks, the song.
Panama City.
AI is going to replace all of your local TV
a lot.
anchors. Yeah,
Well, I told you they were talking about just getting rid of anchors altogether.
Yeah, just
So you
make
didn't
it-
have a transition person. All you would have is meteorologists and traffic people.
And they just have packages and they just roll them.
Yeah, they just roll the stories.
You just have to go, also,
Yeah.
breaking, and then video, blah, 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 that they
Yep.
play over and over and over and over again, the same one over and over.
Tonight, I love that. I say I love. I don't like it. The news cadence. Tonight, we look at a story.
Yeah, but that's become so passe though. That
Why
barely
does-
even exists
Oh
anymore.
no! Everybody does it. They get it in
not
news
not
voice.
to that degree.
You know what I dislike though is when news people try to have a personality. And some of them are really good and they can make a quip. They can, when things are lighter. And then you have the other ones who you're like, you're not amusing. Just read what's on the screen. Stop trying to ad lib. You're not a comedian.
Or like when they put like news people on the red carpet to do things.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we just saw that.
Oh, my God.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
red carpet for CMA Awards.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't see any of that.
They do it with the Oscars too. Like Robin Roberts is great. And then you might get like some of the lesser GMA people and you're like, oh, just stick to
they
your-"
could come to us and go like, hey, will you guys do our red carpet thing for 30 minutes prior to the CMAs?
We'll use the 0.5 screen.
we
the
wouldn't,
wide shot.
We wouldn't do it. But they should have somebody who get a. I don't know who.
Well, but Kelly Sutton here actually.
Now,
does
Kelly's
all
real-
that stuff, and she's
Kelly's
great.
great.
Really good.
She's great at it.
But she's a rarity.
Yes, she is.
True.
There's a reason why she's the only female to ever host the Grand Ole Opry. She's special. She's
She is.
really talented. I mean, Carson is that way. Carson's very good at that kind of stuff. She doesn't do a lot of TV, but
Yeah, I still think that we're going to end up losing Carson one day to, what is it, the shopping, what's your shopping network? Yours?
QVC.
Yeah, her QVC addiction.
No, even your Bailey Zimmerman clip the other day, you were just so natural. You
Oh,
looked great at it.
Thank you.
By the way, there are some great videos from the CMA Awards prep, the lead up with all the speed dating with all the country stars.
A lot of awkward comedy.
There's some really funny moments. Garrett made the compilation, which
Yeah.
is amazing. But actually going deeper into it and just seeing some of the uncomfortable moments are
If you
just great.
can, I said the longer we were doing it, especially the second day and the back half of that day, we were all just, I kept saying punch drunk, but it really was that our filters were gone. And the filters were gone on all the artists we interviewed too. That everybody was just like, it is no holds barred. And that made it so great to go back and watch back and listen to that. Yeah, it was, I like the idea that we're all doing this on no sleep. I don't want to do it all the time, but boy, we were really running on our best.
Oh, happy anniversary, Big D. 11 years ago, we had a flight canceled because of fog, and we drove 5 hours from Killeen to Longview.
we did.
Yes. Remember when we went the back way? It was like I did all the little towns.
No.
Oh, and there was that dog. There was a dog chained up, and I was like, oh, look at
He
this
doesn't
little
remember
dog.
who we spoke to 3 days ago.
He doesn't remember his kids' birthdays.
Well,
Dude,
anyway.
that's the worst. You pull up to Walgreens. Hang on, can you pick up a thing for a prescription? Sure. For who? That's for one of the kids. I remember the first. I didn't know they asked you that.
I took this picture, Carson, and while he's telling his story.
Well, you interrupted him.
Yeah. So now we have to stop.
chain?
Now we have to wait until you're done.
Okay, I'm done
know.
now. That was the
To
picture
show
of the dog.
to show a picture on a podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
I'm
So
also
anyway,
thrilled to see a dog with a chain.
Yeah.
That really warms my heart.
That's why I said
you still have that. And
you
how did
finish
you
the story?
find that? So yeah, I pull. I didn't know they asked you for birth dates, and I go, hey, and you pick up a prescription for kid's name. Okay, and what's the birth date? And I'm stuck. I'm just sitting like a deer, and I go, man, I don't know. And they laughed. Apparently, I'm not the only one who does that. So I have to. Can I just give you this is their picture. This is them when they were 5. Oh, yeah, this is the first
Hear 'em
baseball
on their
game.
Facebook.
They won science fair here. Can you just give me the stuff? Anyway, bad memories.
I had to go get blood taken the other day. They're fixing my meds because my doctor put me on some stuff. It's made me queasy, whatever. And for some reason, when I'm getting the blood taken, it was me and a bunch of the phlebotomists because it was lunch, but they were all there. And one of them's like, "Oh, girl, look at your nails." The other ones all come over, and I was like, "They're like, what do you call this?" I'm like, "I call this. It was BOGO at Walgreens." And it was like, I was a comedian. That was it. They all decided they loved me, and I was just like, but it was straight up like I went to Walgreens, and they were like, "Girl, all right."
That's funny. That's funny. All right. Well, I'll let you guys know on any alerts
Yes, please.
for coaching and any press conferences.
Break my heart.
And for those of you who are longtime listeners of the podcast, thank you for sticking with us through all these episodes and all that kind of stuff. This was a little. That's what's funny is every week it's a little different. We just kind of talk about whatever. But I just want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving for me. Just because I think it's cool. You are part of the family when you're here, and you're
Are we not doing one next week?
No.
It's a short week. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
I
a
figured.
short week. I think
So
we're
sure.
off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah,
so
give your Thanksgiving wish.
yeah, so happy Thanksgiving to you and yours and your families. And as soon as we get back, we'll all be jingling our bells and doing all the fun Christmassy stuff. So happy Thanksgiving, and we love you. Are we done? Can I hit it?
Yeah.
All right.
This was the podcast. podcast, but now it's over. But that's okay, because you can listen to the regular show on the radio every day.
Roman
It
noodles.
was the Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast.
The Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast. The Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast.
The Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast.